Check volume. How's it going, everybody? Let's continue on in Acts 14. But even with these words, Paul and Barnabas could scarcely restrain the people from sacrificing to them. Then some Jews arrived from Antioch and Iconium, and won the crowds to their side. They stoned Paul and dragged him out of town, thinking he was dead. But as believers gathered around him, he got up and went back into town. The next day, he left with Barnabas for Derbe. After preaching good news in Derbe and making many disciples, Paul and Barnabas returned to Lystra, Iconium, and Antioch of Pisidia. I don't know. Where they strengthened the believers, they encouraged them to continue in the faith. Remember, faith is a proper call and a proper walk. It's not what you say with your mouth or believe in your heart. Reminding them that we must suffer many hardships to enter the kingdom of God. Paul and Barnabas also appointed the elders in every church with a prayer and fasting. They turned to the elders over the care of the Lord, in whom they had put their trust. Then they traveled back through Pisidia to Pamphylia. They preached the word in Perga and went down to Italia. Finally, they returned by ship to Antioch of Syria, where their journey had begun. The believers there had entrusted them to the grace of God to do the work they had now completed. Boy, if that would have been in the King James, I think I might have had a coronary. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of God. I keep telling you the great tribulation is for the church. There is no pre-trib rapture. It's a very satanic doctrine. I have no apologies for saying that. Let's continue on in Daniel 6, 11 through 16. Then these men assembled and found Daniel praying and making supplication before his God. Then they came near and spake before the king concerning the king's decree. Hast thou not signed a decree that every man that shall ask a petition of any god or man within 30 days, except for you, O king, wouldn't that person then be cast into the den of lions? The king answered and said, the thing is true according to the law of the Medes and the Persians, which altereth not. See previous study or two. Then answered they and said before the king, that Daniel, which is of the children of the captivity of Judah, by the way, third ruler in your kingdom, regardeth not thee, O king, nor the decree that thou hast signed, but maketh his petition 3 times a day. Then the king, when he heard these words, was sore displeased with himself, and set his heart on Daniel to deliver him. And he labored till the going down of the sun to deliver him. Then these men assembled unto the king and said unto the king, know, O king, that the law of the Medes and the Persians, which you signed, which we conned you into signing, is that no decree nor statute which the king established may be changed. Then the king commanded, and they brought Daniel and cast him into the den of lions. Now the king spake and said unto Daniel, thy God, which thou servest continually, he will deliver thee. We'll get to more later. I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.